Hey Secondary 1 Math Prodigies, this is Coach Saiful with your daily dose of math mastery. So, last Sunday we had a very eye-opening session. I didn't know you guys were that bad at algebra because algebra is a very simple topic. It's seriously a simple topic once you get the foundations right. Once you know when to minus and when to convert the minus into pluses or whatever to do, how do you minus and how do you multiply fractions with algebra? It becomes very easy. So what we're gonna do for next week is we're gonna sharpen that foundation. We're gonna make sure that we get how to do algebra and we get how to do it fast. Okay? So it's very simple. Last week's question was simplify this. All right. So let's do this together. It's very simple. 5 times 2 gives you, 5 times 2 gives you 10x squared, correct? Now 5 times negative x gives you negative 5x. 5 times plus 3 gives you plus 15. And you keep the minus there. Now minus 3 times positive 4 gives you what? Gives you 12, correct? Minus 12, huh? Then minus 3 times positive 2x, very careful here, becomes negative 6x. Minus 3 times positive 3x squared gives you minus 9x squared. So what are you left with? Now, in this case, I realize that some of you didn't know how to do this as well. You can only minus the x squareds with the x squareds, the x's with the x's, and the coefficients, the numbers with the numbers themselves. So never do it like 10x squared minus 6x. You can't do that, okay? X squared with x squared, x with x, numbers with numbers. Just think of it that way. So in this case, what happens is you get 10x squared minus 9x squared, you get x squared. Minus 5x minus 6x, you get minus 11x. And plus 15 minus 12, you get plus 3. Right? And that is the answer. So if you got it right, high five, you are a math prodigy. Good job. Okay, so now where do we go from here? Okay, our next question is going to be something relatively challenging. Okay, but I've done this in class before. I want to test you again. How do you do fractions like this with coefficients with x's in it? Okay, so the question is this. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Remember, algebra is very simple, and if you apply the quote of the week, which is slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. You've all heard the stories of the hare and the tortoise. Take it slow, take it steady, win the race. Very simple. With that, this is Coach Saiful signing off. You are a math prodigy. Good job.